Good morning. Hello, Pastor Sam here. And I want to ask you a question today. What do you do when you don't know what to do? How do you respond? I was thinking about this. My son, he's 5. He gets overwhelmed. When he gets excited, he gets really overwhelmed and he sort of doesn't know what to do. Um, he tries to talk, but he kind of can't get the sentence out, or he's excited about playing with his toys and sort of gets overwhelmed. He's, oh, wait, and I have to grab this, and he sort of freezes up. It's really actually kind of cute. Um, but then I started thinking that, as adults, what do we do when we don't know what to do? Some of us are doers. So we rush to stay busy. We don't know what to do. We're not really sure what's going to happen. And so we just stay busy. We rush, we do, we just keep doing, trying to achieve, trying to accomplish, trying to grab hold of things we can control. Some of us on the opposite side, we freeze up, but we don't do anything. We don't know what to do, so we just sort of almost feel paralyzed. And as adults, we get overwhelmed and freeze up. And sadly, my son does it out of excitement, right? He gets really excited, but we do it often out of burden, dread, feeling overwhelmed, maybe sadness. So I started thinking, well, what do we do when we don't know what to do next? Well, as Christians, I think many of us know that we should probably pray. Many of us think, okay, well, I should pray about this. But how do I pray about it? What are the words I say? Have you ever been so sort of unsure of what to do next, you didn't even know how to pray? You thought about the words, but they didn't come, or you said something, but you felt it was ineffectual or something. One of the things I like to do, actually, I like to pray words of other people from prayer books. And a book I've been using recently, we've been using in our house recently, is a wonderful book. It's called The Lives We Actually Have by Kate Bowler and Jessica Ritchie. And it's great. It's called 100 Blessings for Imperfect Days. And I want to read you one that kind of lines up with what I'm talking about here. And like I said, I like to pray other people's words because sometimes it feels easier when I don't know what to do next. And it says this prayer or this blessing is for a beautiful, limited day. And I love that. A beautiful day, but still a limited day. Blessed are we who see the impossibility of solving today. It can't be done. God, there are lists on lists and errands on errands, and a taste like tin in my mouth of the unfinishedness of my life. Am I counting items instead of knowing what counts? I love that question. Am I counting items instead of knowing what counts? And it goes on a little bit longer. But so often we're trying to count items instead of knowing what counts, knowing how God sees us, knowing how God sees our neighbor, knowing that God has for us certain special things just for today. One of the things I always encourage people to do is when they don't know what to pray or don't know how to go forward is just to pause and try to pray. Sometimes you can use a prayer book. I have some I can recommend for you. Another one is The Valley of Vision, which is on the far opposite side, very formal, but very, very deep, very good. You can always pray the Psalms. But when you don't know what to do, when you're not sure how to go forward, when you're not sure what to say maybe to someone else, just pause. And I love the title of that prayer book, The Life We Actually Have. And think about the life we actually have in front of us. I find for both my son, when he's really excited, I try to get him just to pause and take a breath. And okay, what do we need to do? For you and me today, tomorrow, the day after, let's think about the life we actually have. Let's pause, let's take a breath, say a prayer, say a blessing, ask God, and then live the life we have. God has given you this life. God has given you this story. God has put you where you are today for a purpose. God does not waste time. There is no stopgap. There is no in between. There is no, well, I'll just wait till tomorrow. You are here today for this purpose. And it may not be accomplishing a list. It may be something else. So I hope and pray that when you feel overwhelmed, pause, take a breath, and think about the life you actually have today. God bless you, and I'll see you soon.